She says it like that.
Hi, welcome to Beyonce's whatever. Can y'all hear me? Hi, Marcella. How you doing? I miss you. I hope everything is going well. Long time no see, Miss Lady. How y'all doing? Hi, Squeaky. Thanks for coming, y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure y'all hit that bell notification to all so y'all know when I do an upload, my shorts, and when I go live. Hi, y'all. I just wanted to get up here and show my face to my rosebuds. I miss y'all and talk about some things. Um, I want to start off by saying, um, yes, I've been dealing with my mental health. That's why I haven't been going live. But I have been doing my shorts and I did a couple uploads. But when I tell y'all it's real, and I'm trying not to get emotional because somebody very close to me is really going through it. Um, and it's so hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go through it yourself, but it's so hard to watch when you love somebody that much. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. As y'all know, May um, was Mental Health Awareness Month. Hey, Stinky. That's my cat. And I try to let people know, like, you may not know if you have mental illness. You know what I'm saying? You may be going through stuff you don't know what it is. Just it don't hurt to get checked, okay? Because that's half the battle. When you know, you can move forward. You know what I'm saying? And get help. And don't just you know take medicine because everybody don't have to take medicine. It's techniques that you can do to like your depression. Get out. If you one that don't do a lot of things, get out, take a walk. You know what I'm saying? That helped me, especially when my mom passed. When I tell you I was in the house for a year, and I got myself out of it because I was tired of being tired of being tired. You know what I'm saying? And I just got out and started, walking around the block, and that really got me out of my depression. And then around Christmas time, anxiety. Now I always had social anxiety, but the regular anxiety it came on around Christmas time when I had did the latch hook. Y'all seen it, the red and black twist. Yeah, and I laid down. It was like I don't know what happened, but it was like I was stuck or I couldn't get out or I don't know what it was. But when I tell you, 2 days later, I woke up in the middle of the night and me and April took the latch hook out. It is, and then I took this out. I don't know what happened, but now it's under control. You know what I'm saying? I don't my mind don't just go there when I lay down and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I pray to God every night, you know. So I just wanted to start off saying that because it's not easy, especially when you live with it every day. And then on top of issues that go on in your family, you know what I'm saying? It makes it worse. So don't count yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Just try to get help, whether you need medicine or not. It is what it is. That's between you, your therapist, and your psychiatrist. But when I tell you I'm fully loaded with my therapist and my psychiatrist, it ain't even funny. On speed dial, okay? Because you never know. You know what I'm saying? It's been people up here crashing out like crazy. Like, and I believe some of it, not all, is due to some type of mental health. Even before you started being a content creator or before you started strolling every day on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We all human and we all just regular people. You know what I'm saying? That life, it happens too. And sometimes life hit us hard. So I encourage y'all. I can't make y'all, but I'm encouraging y'all. If y'all feel off or whatever it is that you feeling, it may be mm, a symptom of a mental illness. Okay, y'all. Okay, so we got that out the way. So how y'all doing? Happy Thursday, you guys. Um, yeah, I wanted to talk about Nevaeh and Blueface. Uh, Rayla, the one that's the brown skinned girl that's pregnant by Blueface, that Blueface is denying. The one that Carlissa called a Kunta Kinte baby, because I don't know if she mixed or not, but she's brown skinned. She's a little lighter than Carlissa. And then Carlissa out there saying about the baby gonna have nappy hair and some stuff. But my thing is, I believe in my heart that they know that that's Blueface baby, and so Carlissa is crashing out because this girl is not gonna kiss your behind. Who are you? Like, you throw shots and say smart stuff and expect nobody to respond. And I think that's where the disconnect coming at. You know, Carlissa, you are Blueface mom, not hers. And you can't tell people how to react when you say dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? You came at this girl, she minding her business. You know what I'm saying? And Blueface is a whole nother issue. That's how I know Blueface was trying to pressure her and Nevaeh, trying to get an AB. You know what I'm saying? Get that girl to get rid of her baby. You know what I'm saying? Just because he not claiming it or whatever, she still don't believe in the ABs, and she gonna take care of her baby and put his ass on child support. The hell? Like, what part don't y'all get? Like, and people saying it's all for money. Like, I deep down, I don't know if it is, but it don't seem like it. Watching her and listening to her talk, and her family, as her aunt and them said, she don't need him, but he is the father, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to do what's right. You being reckless out here, throwing your all willy nilly. You know what I'm saying? And these women is popping up pregnant, but then you think your cash is just gonna pay them off to get an AB, and that's not right, because everybody don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I'm not gonna speak on personal because it ain't me. I would never f with him anyway. So, because yeah, it is what it is, and I don't see why or how these women can mess with him when, like, y'all see how he moving. He disgusted. You know what I'm saying? And the way he talked about these women to their face, ain't no amount of money worth doing that. And now, back when Rayla said that she was first, when she first started saying she was pregnant by Blueface, Blueface asked her to get an AB. Then Nevaeh got in her DM saying um, something about get an AB. That's not his baby. Girl, people was doing that to you, Nevaeh. So now that this girl is keeping it, well, kept it because she been going to the doctor, and she been updating us with her progress, her pregnancy and stuff like that. She's a very pretty young woman. You know what I'm saying? And Nevaeh, I think you need to mind yours and your situation. You know what I'm saying? Because It was not too long ago, all these guys coming out saying that whether it was for clout or not, or the truth, they claiming your baby. You know what I'm saying? Which I think it was all for clout. You know what I'm saying? I really do. You know, because I was cheering for Nevaeh until she got up on here going after Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in there, it was offered $10,000 or something. I know Rayla said she give her $10,000 and she will delete the baby, right? But like she said, she was only playing. She keeping her. She don't believe in that. So that, and I believe her that she was playing because y'all kept harassing her to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Why do that to that girl? You know what I mean? Because now you're trying to look like you kind of sounded like jaded, like you want to be the only one. You know what I'm saying? The new baby mama. That's silly to me. And y'all never thought in y'all mind that this man is laying down with these women. It's a possible that he is the father. No, y'all just quick to jump off the porch and say, "Oh, that's not his." You know, and Jaden, she over there be crashing out. She be watching, stalking Blueface and Nevaeh stream. You know what I'm saying? And on why she on stream talking about it. You know, like, but I thought you was just co-parenting. I thought you was over him. You're not over him, Jaden, and you are not just co-parenting. You parenting and you still sleeping with him. You know what I'm saying? And you're not changing it. You know, your actions is not standing up to what you saying. You know, it's just crazy. Hi, Mimi. How you doing, Miss Monica? Long time no see, girl. Thank you for coming. I'm looking at my iPad at the comments because my phone I can see them, but that one is like bigger, a little bit bigger, so I can see it without scrolling up on my phone. But yeah, it's like silly to me. You know, stay in your lane with and mind what you doing with Blueface. Because all of y'all look stupid, y'all all look goofy, and y'all need to be better women. You know what I'm saying? If not for y'all kids. You know? And like I just did a video about Nevaeh and Blueface on the stream with her son. You know, laying in the bed with them. Like, come on. Like, come on. That's now you like, come on. That's taking it too far. Like, be a mother first. You know what I'm saying? You give Blue his plate first and make your son go over to the table and get his. Like, that's not like, come on. Really? You know what I'm saying? And he's watching this. So you really think he gonna have respect for you? You know what I'm saying? If you halfway, you know, showing your son attention. But lately, people been saying stuff. So now, when I see her on the stream or when she do her live, I see a little change because she's speaking on, oh, I got to do this with her son or stuff like that. Try to put it out there like she do so much. But as far as I know, it's been her and her son. You know what I'm saying? So, and I always thought she was a good mom. I just don't like the way she talked to him. You know what I'm saying? You got more smoke the way you talk to your son than you do Blueface, and he the one disrespecting you, and that's sad. That is so sad. You know, it is what it is. You know, and now she get up. Nevaeh got up on here saying, post your results of how I guess how far along she is, right to Rayla, and I'm like, she don't have to do that to please you. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to do none of that because she her own woman. And who are you, Nevaeh? Like just because you went and did the things and posted yours, trying to debunk all these guys and all this stuff, you the fool. You know what I'm saying? Because you shouldn't have to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know what you know, who cares? But they gotta get the clips from off their streams, and it's all for money. You know what I'm saying? All money, not good money. You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to have morals because y'all kids is watching and listening. And like I said in my other video, when her son peed in the bed, now mind you, Blueface is laying in the middle between her son and Nevaeh. And when he peed in the bed, it was all, oh, he peed in the bed, blah 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 blah. But that's not the issue. The issue is, first of all, he wasn't peeing in the bed at home, and he wasn't peeing in the bed um sometime after he got to Blueface house, like the days that he been over there, right? Blueface was on tour. He came back home, and all of a sudden he peed in the bed. I'm not saying what I'm not saying it. I'm just saying, okay. If you know, you know. And I had conversations with people online, and they basically saying basically the same thing. Like, if you know certain signs of abuse, allegedly, and I'm not saying Blueface doing anything, but you need to be mindful and be careful, because if you're not and somebody else did, you're gonna be the blame of it. You know what I'm saying? People is moving reckless and not thinking about the consequences behind their actions. You know what I'm saying? Because you just got out of jail. A lot of stuff you could get blamed for. Just like the girl on his tour bus that said the guy that uh I don't know, was that his security guard or something, that I her. You know what I'm saying? Then they tried to debunk that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all moving reckless. Y'all wouldn't even have to defend nobody, or like, you know what I'm saying, go back and look at the tapes and all that, if y'all wasn't moving how y'all was moving, and how you got all these girls drinking and all this. Somebody said somebody probably put something in they drink. I don't know. There was just chatter online. It was a lot of chatter online. You know what I'm saying? So, we know from past parties that we heard that do that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not putting that on nobody because I wasn't there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. They just need to do better. Y'all grown. Do better. Because these girls want to get up here and be with Blue. I don't know if it's for clout, for the notoriety, or the money, whatever. But Blueface is a whole trick, and he think his money could buy these women. Some of them he can. Just like the new girl, I forgot. I don't even know how to pronounce her name. That was he met, and she went to his house and slept with him. Like, come on, y'all don't know if this man got anything. Like, what happened to going to the getting a a, a doctor? What is a doctor's note saying you cleared? Like, you safe? You know, I don't know, but people need to do better. There's so much stuff going on, y'all, on this line that I have to catch up with because I haven't been doing my videos, but I am starting today. That's why. And I was about to do an upload, and I was like, no, my rosebuds deserve a live, so I'm gonna go live and talk to my rosebuds because I love y'all the long way like that. I hope y'all checking on my shorts. That's my therapy. That's part of my therapy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that one when the thieves is going around my head. Yeah, that's what my mind be. You know what I'm saying? The girl, my mind be spinning. Okay. So I just try. I just try to live life. You know what I'm saying? And tackle my mental health at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And then, y'all, we got Clarissa out here jealous and envious and crashing out over Remy, over the second disc Mind you, that's fire. That is fire. Now, the best line, like she said, she told again, find something. Oh my God, stupid to play with, and he chose you. Like, do y'all see the videos, the AI videos, the memes, all that going around? Like, it is so hilarious to me. And she did not respond. Like, she when Clarissa responds, she been posting little hearsay stuff. You know what I'm saying? Girl, no, you're not, because like Remy said, you'll come up, talk about me, I'm coming for you. And I don't blame her. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep lying on me, I'm gonna tell some truths about you. Okay? It is what it is, you know? And I respect Remy for that, because Remy don't be in no mess. You know what I'm saying? And Clarissa always, when Remy posts stuff, you could tell, because then here she come posting, like, she how she dressing and all this other stuff. Now this was funny to me, because she was at the Louis Vuitton store. I guess she was going to buy something, or they called her, or whatever, I don't know, but she was there, right? And they and they had a gift for her, right? And in my mind, I think she thought it was like a purse or something like that, a Louis Vuitton purse or something like that. When I tell you, she opened it, it was a picture. When I tell you, it was a picture of her like lifting weights, like with her arms up, lifting weights or something. When I tell you, the look on her face was like, she said, oh, that's nice. It was because they sell picture frames, for the home decor. You know how they got miscellaneous stuff with LV on it and stuff like that. It was a picture frame. I mean, it's nice. I like it. You know what I'm saying? But her mind, it just was like, oh, they giving me something, and she thought it was better than the picture frame. I believe that, because her face said it all, y'all. I was like, oh, but anybody else would have just been like, oh my God, and they would have really appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? You can hear the tone in her voice, like that's not what she expected. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I like it. I like it. So, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm doing great. I am blessed. It is so hot. It is so hot. I had my therapy this week. So I'm really, really, really feeling amazing. It's not easy, but hey, I'm doing. And I hope y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying that, y'all living your best life. You know what I'm saying? And doing what y'all gotta do. Working, getting that money on. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for all my new rosebuds. Get me up to 500. We almost there. Shout out to Callie. You know, I'm a member of her, and she teach stuff how to get monetized and stuff like that. And she's a rosebud. She's been a rosebud. You know, yeah. So check her out at Callie Abnormal. Yeah, Aboriginal family. Yes, go check her out. And all my rosebuds got a channel. Most of my rosebuds got a channel. Check them out. Queen Mafia, Mimi, Miss Monica to you, Squeaky Loud House, um, Cooking and Crafts with Jazz, Jazzy. Um, yeah, I'll post a couple more on my um YouTube. I mean, on my community wall on YouTube. So y'all, check out these some dope women. The Cyber Room with Goody, the Headhunter, and Yolanda the Great. Like, it's some dope women that's doing big things. You know what I'm saying? And they grinding. Whatever sector they in. Whatever they doing, they doing. Okay. So I'm planning another live for later on tonight. So that's why I'm only doing like this recap of, now of little things. But later on I have stuff to talk about, like other deeper stuff to talk about. So I love y'all. And if nobody never told you they love you, Dion saying it. I love you, you, and you. And I will see y'all on the next Dion Says Whatever. Please like the video. Please like the video. You know, I feel like the shorts that be going around. I woke up today. I got 1,000 or 15,000 views, and guess what? I got 2 likes. No, but y'all doing y'all big one for me, and I love y'all. I love y'all to pieces because I really do appreciate it. I really do. So until next time, I will see y'all on the next Dion Says Whatever. Bye, Rosebuds. And y'all be good.